from from what I saw, his arguments were always lined up to prove God. So, and he's
Well,
also,
that's not all he was doing, but he certainly came from a place where that was understood, right?
Mhm.
That he's writing as a Christian to a Christian world that believes that, God exists and Jesus is his son and all that, right?
Yeah,
So definitely, even if he's writing about other things like, property rights or whatever,
yeah,
but some of that does go back to the moral law and therefore the moral lawgiver.
yeah, yeah, and and the and what I think Klavan had a problem with, and actually conservatives in general have a problem with, um, that I'm going to push back a little bit on is that science is empiricism, or like those are synonymous. He didn't come out and say that, but he would say things as if, um, I mean, and that's why I want to get into like the flow of philosophy. Real short, let me just give it for anybody listening. This is by no means, this is just how I see it. There was like Locke empiricism. I'm not going to believe it unless I see it. And then Hume came along and discounted that we can't just because something has happened in the past doesn't mean we can say that it's going to happen again in that way. We could give like the black. We used to think all swans are white.
Right, the
Any
black
swan I've
swan.
seen is white. Watch the next swan we see will be white. There it is. It's white. Therefore, but that's not proof because all it took was some Australian or somebody that visited
Right.
Australia to see black swan. Hey, guess what? There's
Yeah, that was a book.
Talib,
Yeah,
the black
Nassim
Talib.
Talib.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
yeah, he wrote a book called the Black Swan, and he said that a black swan is an event for which it has it's unexpected, it has an extreme impact, and people construct uh, a belief that they could have or should have expected it, even though there's no reason they should ever
Yeah,
have expected
yeah,
it. Right?
yeah.
That's the definition of a black swan. But you don't even have to go that far.
No,
The turkey thinks the farmer is his
yeah,
friend
yeah,
until Thanksgiving
yeah.
Day,
Thousand
right?
days of feeding.
And
He has
so,
every reason to believe that turkey is gonna.
I mean, there are problems with empiricism, obviously, um, because not everything's testable, not everything is repeatable, and sometimes things come barreling out of reality. I mean, there's no so